wins a lot of lanes. Orianna is a strong laner. So this is actually fairly similar to a composition we're going to see a lot of if these bans don't change, because you have two shielding champions that give you a
too brave just yet. Level 6 coming online for solo laners and junglers all though. Piglet getting himself caught out by the shockwave.
Sunday's here too.
Finding some damage. It's a 3-man attempt in the mid lane. Piglet gonna go ahead, pop the Sanguine Pool, but they already got the first blood. Rainover jumps his way into the fight. Gonna be explosive cast right back. And Keen makes it 2-0.
Such a good gank by Team Dignitas right there as well.
Chaser now finding Piglet yet again. Sanguine Pool gonna be used. Piglet trying to get himself away. There's your flash. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. One more Clockwork windup, but red buff. Red smite. Excuse me. Probably just both, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Either way.
Mostly impunity. This is the type of thing where you're going to be crying for your team to kind of relieve the pressure in your mid lane and want them to do it, but it's not
not enough baby rage in the world to save you from that one.
But it's not realistic, is what I was going to say next, because even if you get...
Rainover sticks around a little bit too long. Chaser popping the ulti, looking to hunt him down if he can. Goes after him. Flash for flash.
Wow.
Last cone is not there.
It's been a 3-lane victory for Team Dignitas.
Keenan just 1v2 zoning away Rainover and Piglet from this tier 2. Now he's got the rest of Dignitas rotating up towards him to keep the push alive. Trap's gonna be stepped on and Adrian is caught. Dignitas finds themselves 1 for free. Not gonna find anything else right now, but...
So there's no rush, and Team Dignitas can just try and make a smart play.
Sunday jumping himself on the wall. Tidal Wave gonna be thrown out. Looking to make this team fight happen if they can. Sunday gonna be tanking. Rainover finding himself auto-attack to death. Lod grabbing the kill, it's a 1-for-1. Chaser falls 2, jungler for jungler. Piglet looking to make the damage onto Lod. Dignitas have to get themselves out of here. The fight has gone sour. Now they're able to find Piglet, maybe. Sanguine Pool, not gonna be jumped away from, but Lovelip's able to grab 1 kill as well. Special grabbing the return kill onto him. Lod barely staying alive. Over the wall he goes. And Lorlo has now bit off more than he can chew. Dignitas on their way out. Looks like they got caught, but they turn it right back around.
Yeah, a pretty messy fight considering the...
Good, but now Dignitas might be looking to send Chaser in, make this happen someday on the flank, coming around from behind. TP from Lorlo too, but he's isolated. Rest of the team's nowhere nearby to be helping, at least not for a couple more seconds. Lorlo's gonna be killed before anything else even happens. Rainover gonna be thrown back with the shockwave. 2 dead on the side of Liquid. Adrian's gonna be number 3. Someday grabbing the killing spree on that one. 3-for-0 for Dignitas. They're all set up around the Baron pit as well. Ace in the hole gonna be fired off. Piglet is not in the kind of spot he wants to be in. Someday closing in. Body slam not gonna be finding him, but the barrel does, and Keen picks up yet another.
Yeah, that might be the fight that seals the deal. Lorlo tried so hard to get an initiation, and that was one of those situations where your initiation in a vacuum is great. He knocked out 4 people with his ultimate, but the team just wasn't in a position to follow up. And that led to a pretty clean fight win for Team Dig.
Outside of your base, outside of your inhibitor turrets. But that's the reality Liquid has right now, firing off the tidal wave. Adrian looking for the bubble, gonna be fighting that one on to Lod, who has to get himself away. Redemption gonna be channeled, ultimate from Lorlo. But Piglet has already been killed. The cast comes back, Adrian drops, and Dignitas is looking to end this one pre-30 minutes. One more shot on a double lift should do it. Lorlo gonna be body blocking the ace in the hole, but the inhibitor falls in bottom lane. Dignitas still 5 men strong, pushing onto the next.
Yeah, desperation engaged there by Team Liquid. Near 0 chance of winning that team fight, and Team Dignitas might just push to the end.
Rainover's just sitting off to the side, knows there's nothing he can do, no way he can possibly jump into this. Fires off the Void Spikes, but what are those gonna contribute to anything? You've still got 5 seconds on Adrian, 5 seconds on Piglet, and in a very impressive, very dominant showing, Dignitas is going to take game number 1.
And there it is.
And there we go. I almost went a little bit too early, but Dignitas walks away with the win. Pick left for Dignitas to round out this draft, and it's going to be that Orianna.
Yeah, and Keen's Orianna was so solid last game. Not a big surprise that he wants to go back in. Some of the more uncommon decisions that Team Liquid players have made. Piglet with his scaling ability, power blues, and nomadic resist on his build. And Piglet now running into Chaser. Too.
Piglet, I don't know about this one, bud. That's first blood for Dignitas. Woo!
They're going for double
lift.
lift.
Now they're looking for double lift. Exhaust is down. Double trying to get himself away from this one. The crabs are on him. The heal is popped. It's not going to be doing anything. Adrian gets himself out with double lift down. It's a 2-0 game for Dignitas. Keen, not going to be caught out by Rainover today just yet, but Rainover still gets himself in there, finds the kill. But can he escape? Looks like it shouldn't be.
Yeah, and the whole Team Liquid team has been doing that as well after they got caught by 2 fatal ganks on the first play. Oh, Piglet was on the
Piglet, oh, now he's in some trouble. The Shockwave into the Sonic Wave, and Keen waves bye-bye to Piglet, grabbing that third forehand. Rainover gets himself a little bit close. Special with no flash, might be in some trouble here. Kurt Call opens up, first shot's gonna be missing. The rest don't even matter that much. Lod's still gonna be eating the fourth one.
Special walks up to him. Double is gonna have to back away. Uh-oh.
Ult comes out. Lod's there with the damage too. Double if can't quite do it. Sticks around too long in that turret. Oh, what is that HP?
One
Hold
hit.
on. I gotta see.
35.
We know it's one hit. 35 HP. That instead, free up an extra item slot as Double Lift finds himself caught out. Shockwave gonna be used. Keen not quite able to find the kill, but Someday is tracking him down with the ultimate. Rainover now gonna be locked down next. The drench line comes through. The chains of corruption lock him into place, but Special's actually gonna be falling. The damage over the wall from Team Liquid makes it a 1-for-2, but Dig still has the edge.
Yeah, Piglet rescued that fight hard. He was
Coming in from Someday to cut them off. This might be a pretty big punish. Piglet walking right up into Someday's face. Ulti gets dropped. Someday is alone. Double Lift gonna be caught out. The damage is down. Keen going on to a killing spree. Rainover gonna be isolated in the back. Lod getting himself killed by Piglet. But the return kill is there over the wall. 3 dead on Team Liquid. Make it 4. We're gonna be singing 5 here in a moment. Lorlo falls, and the ace for Dignitas.
beautiful collapse there by Team Dignitas. Someday catches TL in a big choke point. I do have to question why TL even ran up towards the Baron pit. I mean, Team Dignitas almost instantly went for that collapse when TL could have just retreated down towards their mid lane. This, Captain Flowers, breaks the game wide open.
Oh yes, Dignitas, a team known for tragedies around Baron, now going to be finding a success around Baron. Staying alive, Someday tanking for years and years. Adrian going to be hit by the Rainover that was kicked away by Jason Sin. The redemption comes in. Lorlo's going to be caught out. He goes down. And Dignitas now has their 5 versus 4 push opportunity breaking into the base.
Yeah, Team Liquid wants to have these fights at arm's reach, but it means it's really hard for them to finish off these kills unless Rainover is super far ahead and can be a large tank. So Team Dignitas is kind of slow and steady, moving to take that turret. Now they're in a bit of a tricky spot, especially Lod.
Ooh, Lod, I don't know what you're doing there. It's a pretty bad spot, but they're going to be trading him for double lift almost. Never mind, Rainover. Now with the knock-up on multiple people, going to be Shockwave right back closer to Dignitas, barely getting himself out as well. Curtain Call's going to be up again. Special getting himself sniped down. One more shot finds its way onto Someday. Piglet going to be taken out. Chaser from over the wall, unstoppable. Liquid, 1 for 1 on the back end of that one. Now going to be looking for even more. Rainover coming back in. Keen trying to keep Someday safe. The shields are on him. How long are they going to be keeping him alive over the wall? Again, no. Chaser with the moves.
Oh, and he wants
double
more.
Lift might be in some real trouble. Now the kick! Oh my goodness gracious! A double kill for the Dignitas jungler. Lorlo's now trying to make his happen. One by one they march. And one by one they fall. Lorlo dead. A killing spree for Someday.
I think I can get him. I think I can get him. I think I can get him as every Team Liquid member runs.
Wall into the kills. Dignitas 7-0-7 on their jungler. The man's a force of nature, as now they're piling down on this top lane tier 3. Rainover looking to jump in, immediately going to be ulted. No chance out. Lorlo the target next. Adrian now going to be aggro. The Shockwave seals his fate. Chaser looking to find some kind of a kick, gets it onto Piglet. Knocks him out of the way of the dredge line, but I don't even think it matters much now. Deadly Flourish sidestepped. Dignitas have found their way onto the second inhibitor of this game. They should take it down no problem. And they smoothly rotate over towards mid to make this a 3-inhib game. The turret goes and the inhibitor follows.
Yeah, running cleanly through Team Liquid. They don't have the Baron buff, and Cassiopeia has an immense amount of wave clear, so maybe it's not going to end right now, but they're going to try.
Happen here. Keen going to be caught out by the Deadly Flourish, but gets himself away in time. Rainover with a nice 3-man knockup. This is Liquid's chance. Shut down over onto Keen. Rainover going to be soaking the aggro. Everybody else from Dignitas getting themselves away. Another Deadly Flourish onto Lod. Liquid wants more. Rainover looking for the knockup. If he can get it, flash into the knockup. There you go. Lod going to be taken low. Rainover 2. The damage from Adrian ultimately ends up securing the kill. Special and Chaser now running all the way out as the Winions take down the second Nexus turret. Dignitas lose both carries, but now Team Liquid is staring down the barrel of an open Nexus.
Yeah, and that's the type of fight you do actually want Team Liquid to chase after, because they'd killed Keen, so there's no Orianna shields to fly through and prevent all of your finish attempts. The problem is, there's 3 open inhibitors and there's no Nexus turrets to kill them, so you actually need full-time base defenders. Team Liquid is throwing the remainder of their very small chip stack into the table right now. They're all in on this Baron, but it's got a low percentage chance of victory as LaRlo has just got to defend these minions. I mean, someday could probably teleport in and they just end the game. That's what's happening.
Looks like that's exactly what we're going to be seeing. The TP into the base. Chaser works his way in here as well. Everybody else is on the Baron. You've got Special there to suicide and stop the backs. Chaser just flashes forward, kicks LaRlo away.
Yeah, and Malzahar is interrupting recalls on the other side.
There are way too many minions, and Dignitas take this game and close the series.
Place your bets on more than 15 esports games. Deposit and withdraw easily using many worldwide payment methods. Place your bets live while enjoying the game. We offer 24/7 support and bonuses for every new user. Bet now on ArcaneBet.com.